Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. This is Maureen Keefe with Intuition Matters Unveiled, IMU. All right, hitting the ground running. A little behind schedule. All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to make sure I'm on airplane. All right. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up about a trap. It's an empath trap. It has to do with suffering over your own suffering. It also has to do with suffering over others' suffering. Did I say that? Welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled, IMU. I think I did. Okay. I took a nap a little bit ago, and I don't know that I'm back yet. I had an extraordinary session this morning with a client, and upgraded beyond upgraded. It's crazy times here. Okay, so suffering over your own suffering. That is when you are struggling. I might not have finished my makeup. That is when you are suffering. And then you're suffering over your suffering, like anguished about it, complaining about it, focusing on it, telling everybody, this has been my past, telling everybody that you are suffering. A lot of people who've had trauma in their past share their vulnerability to get love, because that was the only time they got love as kids, is when they were vulnerable. If they stood in their power, they got crushed. So that actually is food for dark energies. Whenever we're in anguish, anger, suffering, frustrated, vengeful, afraid, bitter, resentful, whenever we want to get paybacks, whenever we want to hurt somebody back, whenever we want to make somebody think something's happening that isn't, to manipulate them or upset them. That's a little different. But to cause suffering or to be in anguish and complaining about your suffering only amplifies more and more food. Well, hi, Dawn and Jessica. Nice to have you guys here. Carl is manning Intuition Matters Unveiled, both YouTube and Facebook. Thank you all for being here. I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, I'm going to try to get present because I'm not grounded. Hearts Love Joe is here. Hey, girlfriend. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for the rose and the smiley. Everybody's putting gardens in their comments today. It's very nice because we actually have had snow in the mountains over Memorial Day weekend. Share D's in the house. All right, we got a party going. Everybody drop comments, questions. Hop over to the Intuition Matters Unveiled Messenger. Leave me a message and I'll address it and won't say your name. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up about suffering over your own suffering and then suffering over others' suffering. I know that this week has been really crushing. From the readings that I've been doing, it's been extremely upsetting times for people. Breakups, being left hanging, ghosting, finding out their mates are cheating, finding out their mates are narcissists, just really stressful and terrible things. People having friends commit suicide, people having friends that are threatening suicide, people in situations that are dire and doesn't seem like there's ways out, lots of financial crisis. And, and when you're an empath, and you're being, especially a healer or a counselor or anything, a body worker, you're dealing with people suffering all the time. And so your highest choice is to hold your own space, to not take their suffering in unless you are consciously in that moment transmuting it. But when we anguish over another's suffering, we are just a food source for the corruption of the matrix. We are just feeding the low vibrational energies that torment us more, that drop these thoughts in our minds that are upsetting, fearful, ruminating. There's literal thought forms. There are energetic feeders. I'm not trying to scare you. This has gone on forever, but we can get savvier and savvier about what we are willing to invest our energy in, invest in supporting or amplifying or creating more of. So super critical to be mindful about suffering. You know, instead of lamenting and anguishing over another person's challenges, hold a high vision for them. See them succeeding. See the most radiant outcome. See the most desirable outcome. Flow your energy to source and into the earth, and then feel source energy and earth energy coming into you as well. Also, see heavenly energy flowing into this person and earthly love, Mother Earth love flowing into this person, uniting them with heaven and earth, and then flowing pure source energy into them, flowing God's love into them, flowing Mother Earth love into them. That's how you help people. See them succeeding, see the best desirable outcome, and then connect them to heaven and earth. Intend that they are grounded and in their bodies. Intend that you are grounded and in your body. When we hang out in that exit stage left, I used to constantly be like my feet were at my shins energetically, like getting ready to leave the building at any time. And when you do that, you actually open up room for energies to come in and join you. And it's not fun. They will amplify your emotional issues. They will amplify your addictions. They will amplify your lethargy. They will amplify physical issues. And so it's super critical to have really great energetic hygiene these days. Jessica is in the house, Miss Scissorhands. Hello. She's back. It's great to have returned guests, you guys. Thanks for being here. Please do drop questions either in comments or pop them into Messenger. So we're just talking energy hygiene and keeping your vision high for others. When friends are diagnosed with tragic potential, see the miracle happening. See the miracle happening. Flow God's love, pure source energy, flow Mother Earth love. Heaven and earth flowing through them. See prana activated as a miracle happening within them. See them a walking, talking miracle. Hold the vision. Keep in your heart space. You don't have to flow your own energy out. We kind of all need our own energy now. But if you are in overflowing love, if you are in grounded, centered, strong, stable, awake and aware, well rested, well fed, and exercising good hygiene, then you can send energy to somebody in need. My dear sister Karen has taught me about you grow this bubble of light, and she uses pink light because she sees that as the divine mother. And so she fills, even St. Anne, the divine grandmother, mother of Mary. And so filling her heart with this ball of pink light, and then she sends it to them like a love bomb. And I'll tell you, it works. I was sicker than a dog with body aches for like weeks. This was a number of years ago. To be honest, I think it was one of the first sea flu cases. And it just was horrible. And I finally reached out to her and asked her if she would try to help me doing energy work. And it took 2 rounds, but oh my goddess, it was amazing. It works. So know that it works. But you really have to be in good self-care to do that. Okay, we have a question in the house. Hearts Love Joe. Do you see the outcome of my mom's lawsuit turning out good because she has been really worried? Okay, let me find out. Hold on, honey. I'm sorry you guys are going through that. Sinking in. I'm aligning with my divinity. I'm aligning with all that is. I am grounding into the heart of Mother Earth. Okay, and I'm asking for the clearest, most accurate information on behalf of Hearts Love Joe's mom. So is the outcome of this lawsuit going to turn out well for her? I do get a yes. In her favor, yes. Is this going to happen soon? That gets a yes. Is that going to happen in days, weeks, months? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Within 3 months. And I'm going to pull a card. Communication. So make sure she's in touch with her lawyer. Make sure she's providing everything that's needed. Make sure she is communicating her awarenesses. She might have some hidden information that hasn't been brought to light that's getting a yes. That could be a real key. So just have her really paying attention to what's going on in her mind these days. And if something surfaces that she hadn't thought to tell the lawyer, be sure that she brings it forward. All right, I'm going to pull a card for Hearts Love Joe too. I'm pulling 2 cards. Healing and change. Ooh. All right. So let's see. Is that meaning change with her love? That does get a yes. Are we going to get a reach out? That does get a yes. Sooner than we thought. That does get a yes. So last we spoke, it was sad. It was a long wait. But it looks like maybe the work you're doing is helping and you're speeding up your timeline, my friend. So look for that. All right. Hello, beautiful. Thank you, sweetie pie. I appreciate that. Aw, you made my day. Jessica is saying that the decording exercise that I taught her really helps with keeping her energy clear. So decording is when we engage with others and there are energetic cords that hook us and bind us and pull on us and push on us. And if we use energetic decording, then we remove those hooks, ours to them and theirs to ours, and we send them directly to source and then flow pure source energy through those cords, like your cords connecting you to source, source energy through you, the other person's cords connecting them directly to source and source energy through them, and setting the intention that it's separating you as 2 separate individuals. It's really important these days because the veils are thinning and we're kind of walking in everybody's soup. So Dawn's saying, hi, honey. Jessica's saying, hello, beautiful. And I am just so happy everybody's here. Thank you. I have an Irish sister in the house. Hey, Maureen. Same name. That's girls in Ireland proper. Hello, lovely. Thank you for joining me. She is, she goes live too with really great information. And she's also teaching single mommies how to, survive and thrive. So thank you for popping in, my friend. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And so Jessica Scissorhands wants to know when we are getting this abundance in land. Let's find out. So do know time is a little sketchy to predict. It's mostly because we're creating timelines with everything thought we think. And so we've got to be super conscious about where we let our thoughts go. I'm still not 100% calibrated from this morning. It was high voltage. So let's find out. You also want to be getting excited about it showing up and having this. Okay, so will abundance be showing up in days? Will abundance be showing up? Yes. Days, weeks, months. 1 month, 2 months. Within 5 months. So the more excited you guys can get together about it, get about it. And will the land be showing up at that same time? That does get a yes. It's kind of hand in hand, it feels like. Love to know more about energy for sure. Yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating because it's like you ask a fish, what is water? A fish has lived in water from its conception, right? And so it lives and breathes in water. And I say that about intuition. We live and breathe in a sea of guidance. And so we also use our intuition all the time. And we also are engaging with energies all the time, our own, others, the planet. Um, and so the more aware we can become about our space and keeping our space clear about what we're willing to subject ourselves to or not, TV shows, music, people, circumstances, anything that compromises your value system, your integrity, anything that feels assaulting is, anything that is unsettling or disturbing is. You want to try to take as best care of your body these days as you can. You want to put in clean food, clean water, think positive thoughts. The more conscious we can be about heaven on earth, baby, let's all activate heaven on earth, flowing those energies through us up and down, from pure source energy into the heart of Mother Earth, from the heart of Mother Earth up into the heavens. We are activating heaven on earth. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thanks, honey. Maureen in Ireland is saying, so happy to be here too. We're normally asleep, loving your energy. Thanks, honey. So I have a note. I have a question and messenger. I will be popping over there. And so energy work, you can heal other people with energy, and you're flowing source energy through you, prana through you. You light up your heart, see it coming through your hands, or you bring pure source energy through you to your heart and out your hands. And you just put your hands on somebody, or if you're working on somebody from afar, you can put your hands on yourself and see, just envision sending love through your hands. You have healing chakras, you have chakras at all joints, but intention is everything, visualization is everything. Choosing that it is working matters. Sending love, being in love, feeling love, that's a way to send energy. Thank you for asking a question. Ask more specific questions about that. I'm going to pop in a messenger. I don't even know that I opened it yet. I've been just on such a... I was going to wear something else and I just was not in the mood. And then I ripped into a whole new theme and I was not prepared. Okay, let's do this. See where this takes us. Yeah, so lower energies are real and they feed off of low vibrational things and emotions and words and behaviors and addictions. And when you go into a blackout, when you go into, all so stoned you can't even, put words together, you're just walking, talking portal, letting energies have their way with your energy system and body, mind, and spirit. All right, trying to get home here. I'm kind of wondering, what's the difference between manic and super speedy, creative, expansive? I am not manic, but I feel manic. What happened is we brought through some really, oh my God, like it's a staggering, amazing, hang on, let me think here, inbox. Staggering, amazing voltage and energy and intentions, and it was we coined a new word, altiverse, altiverse, instead of multiverse, altiverse. It's all of multiverses. All right, so I have a question from somebody from 2 weeks ago, and I answered it directly, and then I forgot to bring it up in the group. Will my boys ever connect with me again? Thank you. Okay, so let's just see. I do get a yes on that. Is that going to happen in days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. A little longer than 10 months. Okay, so what I encourage you to do is to connect with them heart to heart energetically. So you envision them like in your mind's eye, like tap into their essence, see their face, see their smile, hear their laugh, and just send a mother's love. Wrap them in a mother's love. Send them loving thoughts. Hold the high vision of their success, of their safety, of their security, of their doing well in school, of their knowing that their mother loves them. You know, just send a mother's love, a mother's message, a mother's vision, a mother's intention. There is nothing more powerful in the human realms than a mother's love. Okay, so know that there's a lot of power in that. I'm so sorry you do not have access at this time. And so just keep your heart open, keep your vision alive, and look forward to this day coming. Beautiful. Thank you for asking. All right, here's another question. Let's see. I strongly feel my life is about to change for the better. Oh, wait, first. Sorry, honey. I want to pull a question for the mother asking about her child. Flow. Yeah, so flow with the time. I don't know if you guys can read this. Flow with the times. Flow your love. That's what that message is for you. Flow your love to the boys. And trust. Okay, this is another person. I strongly feel my life is about to change for the better. I do too. Is that true? Yes. Feel called to live on purpose and mission in sacred union with self. High five, sister. Is this beneficial for her? Yes, on a scale of 1 to 10. Is it more than a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Is it more than 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? More than a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80? Like, this is like so beneficial. This is exactly what you've been called to do. So I bow in homage. You are on track. You are on mark. You are aligned. You are on fire. You have a vision of your purpose and mission. Yes. All right. Sacred union with self. Good girl. Change in location coming soon. And a foreign place is still calling. Change in location. That gets a yes. Is that going to happen in days? Hang on, I want to just, just because time is so hard, I'm just going to ask that it be the most accurate, because come on, we're talking to source. The most accurate, all-knowing answer is change coming soon for a location for her. Yes. Is that going to be days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4. Within 4 months. Is the place we were talking about still calling? Yes. Is that where the next stop is? Yes. Feel need to speak with TF and make peace. Okay, let's just see. I don't know if I can answer that. Hold on. I am a powerful healer. Will this be now? Will this be how I will make my living and stop teaching? And the other thing. Okay. Will this will make their living doing healing work? Yes. Will it be important to stop teaching? No. Will you change what you are teaching? Yes. Will you still be teaching what you're teaching now? Yes. That's stability. That is also a service. It's a sacred service helping people be multilingual. It's a gift. So bravo to you. And the other one, will you continue doing that? I get a yes. Multi streams of income is kind of the way to go. It's, keeping our options open. All right. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the other one. I feel the need. My twin flame. Is that in your highest good? Okay, so first, the need to speak with them is not in your highest good. Make peace. I'm hearing make peace in your heart. No, not open. He's not open. So this is one of those situations where our inner codependent, our inner addict, hooked into another, is getting very sophisticated. And it's not a judgment. I've been there more than once. So do know, yeah, just know. Sorry. Love. All right, pull a card. Perspective. So I don't know. Why do I hold that up? I can never tell if it's forward or backward. And then I switch whether it's mirrored or not. So let's see. This is the way that my setting really is. So maybe that will show how the word really is too. What to do with my house? If I leave, will I ever return? I'm getting to sell it. Sell it. And I got to sell it. I got that before, like way early on. Is it still in her highest good? Yes. Will she ever return? Yeah. We return to leave. Live. Sorry, return to leave. Yes. We return to live there. No. So you'll be visiting. So is it in her highest good to sell that house? Yes. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Where are we? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, let's see. Okay. Am I having heart palpitations or atrial fibrillation? Okay, now I just want you to know, if you think you're having atrial fibrillation, go to the hospital. Don't trust a psychic, trust yourself. Okay, I am having heart palpitations. Is she having heart palpitations? Yes. Is this atrial fibrillation? No. I have also had gut swelling every day since my thyroid meds were dropped down lower, increasing candida. Okay, so let's set the intention that God spark takes out the candida as a miraculous fail swoop. One fail swoop. Okay, I have also had gut swelling every day since my thyroid meds were dropped down lower. Is the thyroid meds affecting candida? Yes. Get Candex, honey. Candex. This is for entertainment purposes only, but that's what I use. I researched it extensively. The reason I promote Candex by Pure Essence Labs, I believe, is because it dissolves the cell wall of the yeast, which is cellulose. So don't be eating celery and carrots and vegetables around it. Give it 2 hours around taking the pills. That way the Candex goes right to the yeast and not to your food. But it does not have time. I'm smiling at my hummingbird. It doesn't have time to morph. It doesn't have time to send barbs through your intestinal walls, and which causes more leaky gut, which causes more food sensitivities, which causes all kinds of mayhem. Candida's evil, man. Hi. I circle them. They love it because they know I'm talking to them. My Hummer likes to go up, and I circle him, and then I trace him, and he loves it. Our wild animals are sentient, you guys, so engage. All right, back to this. Okay, thyroid meds were dropped down lower. So, yeah, my highest counsel for candida is get on Candex and take it. You might be on it for months and months. Let's ask. Take it as directed. If she gets on Candex, will she need to take it her whole life? No. Will she need to take it 6 months? Yes. A year? Yes. More than a year? No. So 6 months at full dose and then maintenance dose? Yes. So that's kind of your trajectory. It's a little bit expensive, but it's so worth it. Okay, something called CAID, C-A-I-D, or cohistinopathy affecting heart and gut rhythm. Is this what she has? No. Does she have cohesive? No. I also found out that the toxins in black mold can cause atrial fibrillation and heart damage. Is she reacting to the toxins in black mold? You are. Is it atrial fibrillation? It's not. Is it a reaction to the black mold? It is. So, is that in your home? Whew. I'll talk to a friend of mine who is extremely educated on this. She's been dealing with that in a couple different circumstances. And we'll see if we can get you the best advice possible around getting that out of your system and getting that out of your home. First time I had atrial fibrillation was when I lived in black mold for several years. Well, at that time, did it damage her heart? No. I also had an episode after drinking lemon water from a lemon that had been in a bag of lemons where one was moldy. That's a different kind of mold. You know, food mold isn't nearly as, well, for me, because I eat science projects all the time. Food mold isn't nearly as the culprit. Okay, so is the bag of, you probably had a reaction. It could be toxic. Okay, so let's ask. Did it cause damage? No. Was it an allergic reaction to mold? Yes. If mold can cause atrial fibrillation because of toxins, what about toxins? Okay, so toxins released from Candida, holy mother of God. That's all they do. That's why they are so bad for us. It's mycotoxin factories. And they create mucoidal plaque on our intestinal tracts that interferes with our ability to absorb our nutrition. There are some really quite extreme videos on cleanses releasing mucoidal plaque. But man, if I could find the exact right product and had the money to do it, I would do that, because I know I lived off of chocolate and Diet Coke for probably a year of my life. And I've had Candida since birth, and it's been an issue. And anyway, since thyroid hormones determine the speed of which the colon empties itself, and slowed down thyroid means the colon doesn't empty as fast, allowing the contents to remain longer and bacteria and candida to grow and proliferate. Do I look at the drop in thyroid meds and having the swollen gut every night since the reason for heart problems? Okay. Well, I think we've determined that the is it the candida causing heart problems? Now I got confused with the black mold and the candida. Okay, hold on. Is she having heart palpitations? Yes. Is it candida related? Is it mold related? Are you in mold now? Is she in mold? I get it. Yes on mold now. Are you in mold now? God bless. Check that out. Okay, hold on. Okay, so does she need a higher dose of thyroid meds? No. Does she need Candex? Yes. If she takes Candex, will that stop her heart palpitations? Yes. You know, another thing too, okay, so, you know, light workers first, we come in and we get crushed under the bus with all kinds of crazy family circumstances, abuse, all kinds of emotional, physical, mental, neglect, violence around us. It's because we are embodying the frequencies that we came here to liberate, and we liberate the frequencies by healing from those wounds of the frequencies we've embodied. So there's one. Most of us come in, and because of that trauma, have trap trauma, which also plays out in extremely physical manifestations. And another thing as part of the matrix is these health issues. Part of it is, okay, part of it's really cool. Part of it is that on our journeys to find relief, we are meeting our tribes. We're meeting, we're learning, we're growing, we're expanding. We are walking in realms we would have never even known about had we not had these issues and sought out of the box answers, because the in the box answers weren't answering, right? They weren't solutions. And so the journey is meritorious, but there does come a time where the journey, especially health, and I know you have massive issues health-wise, and my heart goes out to you, and there are many others as well. And I just want to call you forward on one level, not saying that what you're doing is wrong on any level, and not saying you don't really have physical issues. You really do. What I want to also call you forward about is you are more powerful than just the physical being, and we can bring about greater change by unplugging from trying to micromanage our health and doing it differently. Instead, we align with our divinity. We flow prana through us into what we need healed. We claim our miracle healings. We make higher choices. We unplug from stress. We radical self-care in terms of healthy food, pure water, pure environments. Oh, geez. And eat organic if you can. Be super mindful about what you're putting in your mouth. Everything is chemicals, everything is frequencies, everything has preservatives, pesticides. If your body has to work to get rid of that crap, then it doesn't have the energy to thrive or heal. And so the more we give our bodies a leg up by honoring our bodies with the highest food choices, the highest behavioral choices, the highest recreational choices. Also, this is from Greg Braden's work. He wrote a book that is out of print. So Carl, you don't have to try to find that link. But Greg Braden, he has been teaching incredibly wise information for decades. And he talked in that book, it's called Walking Between the Worlds, and he talked about the frequency of love emulates the frequency of our DNA strands. I mean, the sine wave of love emulates the shape of our DNA strands. And that whenever a frequency intersects with the DNA strand, it activates the codons there. So if we subject ourselves to love, or think loving thoughts, or engage in loving activities, we activate love in our DNA, which activates all of our codons, which turns on all of our abilities. That's that epigenetics conversation. So when we're subjecting ourselves to stress, fear, anger, and other things, that's when we're activating the lower vibrational frequencies and mutations in our DNA. So create a healthy, vibrant energy system, create a healthy, vibrant mental system, create a healthy, vibrant, loving system. And that will all support your health issues diminishing on their own. Because what happens, the more we focus on something, the bigger they get. It's a catch-22. It's like that suffering over other people's suffering. And it is a walk of fire. It is a walk of discernment. It is a walk of guidance, seeking guidance within. Trusting your inner knowing. So many of us have nearly earned PhDs or quadruple PhDs in our research for our own self-healing, because we knew that what we were being told was not the solution. It was a Band-Aid, and it was a problem waiting to happen. Okay, so that said, let's go back. Also know that Candida has its own consciousness, and Candida will make you crave sugar. Candida will make you crave pasta. Candida will make you crave foods to feed it. Also, in the mucoidal plaque, Candida traps the emotions of the time the plaque was created. And so we're trapping these emotions in our bodies instead of allowing things to move through us. And so if we can do cleanses where we get that mucoidal plaque out of our body, do know that you may be on quite an emotional ride when you do that kind of a cleanse. All right, let's look. Okay, so is the Candida swollen gut causing the heart problems? No. Is it causing pressure on the vascular system? No. Is it a function of, is it mold? Okay, so, oh, well, Candida is a fungus. Is it a reaction to the Candida? So you're right about the Candida proliferating. So get Candex. Try to unplug from all the other stuff. Do the other stuff you are doing, which is super healthy choices. I know you found some really powerful options. Yeah, the biofilms. Yes. And thyroid hormones from reaching receptors. Yes. And know this too. When our pleasure receptors, cortisol infiltrates our pleasure receptors. And when our pleasure receptors die with cortisol in them, that's our stress hormone, they don't get replaced. So our pleasure receptors diminish as well. So let's, in this moment, everybody connect heart to heart to heart. Put your hands together. You connect your meridians, your energetic meridians together, as well as the nadis, which is the energetic flow system that prana flows through us energetically. Let's connect heart to heart. Make sure you're grounded, connecting heaven and earth. And let's all set the intention that we multiply our pleasure receptors. Multiplying our pleasure receptors. Every pleasure receptor that's going to be born, let's multiply that by tenfold or 100-fold. Let's have some pleasure, you guys. It's time. Okay. And so biofilms, thyroid, yes, yes. Okay, let's ask, is the Candida biofilms preventing thyroid hormones from reaching the receptors? Yes. Okay, so, it says, she says that, therefore they circulate in the blood, making it look like it's adequate, but it isn't reaching the receptors where it does any good. What do I need to look at? Well, I always encourage anybody with thyroid issues to work with their adrenals first. Set the intention that prana cleans out your system. Set the intention that thyroid hormones make it through the mucoidal plaque to your receptors. You know, start setting the intention that everything's working. If we can stop looking for what's not working and start focusing on everything working, everything's working. I give my power to thriving. I give my power to everything working. Try that. Just try that. Just try that. Do I need to find a doctor who will hear me? Well, yeah. Go to a naturopath, honey. I've had the best results with naturopaths. Find any from Bastyr, Bastyr, trained in Bastyr. That's an 8-year degree. It's not an internet. I mean, do not let me sound as denigrating as that just sounded. People are natural born healers. People have natural wisdom. People are bringing through more and more and more guidance and clarity than ever before. The veils are thinning. So don't feel that just because someone doesn't have a credential, doesn't have good information. Okay, do I need to find a doctor who will hear me? Yes, I recommend naturopathic. She's changed since she had all of the vaccines. She changed. Oh. No comment. Sorry. Yeah, find a new doctor. Find a naturopath. All right, pulling a card. Courage. Have courage to try that. Oh my God, you're high voltage, girl. You can do this. Okay? Focus on vibrant thriving. Prana has created miraculous healing. You are giving your power to your bodies being healed and thriving and vital and restored. And the thyroid hormones are getting to the receptors and everything's working. And focus on all the good stuff, all the desired outcomes, all the optimally enhanced divine blueprint functioning. We want to sell our house. 2, we have an option for a private sale. Talks start this weekend. Will the sale go through with this prospect? Wow. Oh my gosh. Where are you going to go? I thought you just got your house when you wanted it. Woo! Okay, let's ask. Option for a private sale. Will the sale go through with this prospect? It's a yes. Are they your highest choice? Yes. Look at you drawing in the right purchaser, right buyer. Good job. I'm proud of you. All right. Intimacy. Ooh, you get the intimacy card. Hopefully it's not with the buyer. You go home and celebrate, or you be home and celebrate together. Come on. Love that thought. Yeah. Yeah, right? Let's be excited. Woo! All right. You let me know how that goes. So keep your cards close to your chest with the buyer, but do the happy dance on the inside, okay? That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, let's just see. All right, anything else? Okay, let's just see. All right, let's just see. Yeah, it's not always easy to see what's new and what's not a question. Okay, back to eCam Live. All right. Rochelle Darling, we have somebody new in the house. Kelly Dolan. Hi, Kelly. Let's see what we got here. Did I pull cards for everybody in this list? Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Dawn. Dawn gets Serenity. Ooh. Hi, honey. That's Serenity. All right. I think you got all the good stuff coming in. Let's open to receive. Okay, so that's another thing. When we are empaths, we get into fending off. We get into walls and fortresses and heart walls and all kinds of craziness because we're trying to protect ourselves. And yes, we did need to. And that was effective back then. But now as adults, now as superpower light beings that we are, we have to drop the heart walls to let love in. We have to drop the fortresses to let the good stuff in. We have to stop fending off because we're depleting our energies, fending off. Explode out your God spark, shore up your aura, set the intention with conscious intent. Your aura is consciousness, that the outer membrane is intact and only lets in the good stuff. You can set a tornado of light going so that all the bad stuff coming in gets sucked down the tornado to be transmuted at the heart of Mother Earth or offloaded to the center of the greater central sun. Okay, Jessica gets a card. Is Christopher on with you too? I'll pull one for him. Awareness. Ooh, and you are so aware. Okay, let's see what this is about. Oh, and Dawn, I'm hearing one more thing. Go in and find your serenity too. You know, that's where it begins. Claim it. It's yours. Okay. Jessica, awareness. Okay, what is this about? It's activate your awareness of how magnificent you are. Really open wide. Open wide to the awareness of your own extraordinary nature. Yes, that's where everything is, where everything matters, everything begins. All right, I'm going to pick one for Joe. Hi, Joe. Responsibility. Woo. Okay, what's that about? Is this her responsibility? It is. Is this for herself? Yes. Is this about her own self-healing? Yes. So it's important to keep on that track of of self-healing and self-love and resolving your past, because that's what twin flame relationships are about. It's about heal, 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 reveal, deal, and heal. Reveal, deal, and heal. Reveal, deal, and heal. Anything you're afraid of, start there. Anything you're wounded by, start there. Anything that's making you upset, start there. Anything that you are outraged by, start there. If you guys need help clearing your pasts, book an appointment. Carl, if you could drop in a link for sessions, that'd be awesome. Know that this link for sessions, there is a calendar that comes up, and you click on the day you would be interested in, and it shows you all the hours of my availability, and it syncs with my current schedule. So if it works for you, it works for me. But it will generate an email that I do need to approve. So if you don't get acknowledgement that it's confirmed, text me or message me to make sure that I'm on board with you. Okay, responsibility. Okay, hi Maureen, Sherry D. I'm going to pull you a card too, doll. Gratitude. Cher is one of the most gratitude-oriented people I know. Super sweet, super loving. Anytime you do anything for her, she is always saying thank you. Always saying thank you. And always expressing her gratitude. And I just want to love bomb you, girlfriend. So I just want to fill you with my gratitude. And I just want you to thrive. Thank you. And thank you for all your support too. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull one for Christopher. And Jessica, thanks for validating the decoding exercise, because yeah, it's a superpower. If you are breaking up from somebody and you're having a hard time letting go, get a hold of the decoding exercise from me. And Carl, we don't have that to post, so don't look for it. Motivation. Oh, this is for Christopher. All right. I know you guys need to get your motivation back because you've been having fun, and it's so hard to get back to doing the challenging stuff again when it's kind of overwhelming. But look for motivation, look for inspiration, make it fun, make it playful, make it an adventure, make it how fast can you get it done, how many ways can you draw in the right buyers. Yeah, so have fun with that, you guys. I wish I could come down and help you, because I really would. Let's all connect heart to heart to heart and set the intention that money comes in for everybody, and amplify that. Let's anchor it into the planet, anchor into every single cell of our bodies. Let's see that desired outcome. Let's celebrate that desired outcome, because we can do so many good things on this planet with this power of united hearts. And let's, in this moment, while we have united hearts, let's please send that energy as well. See my friend Youngster connecting to heaven and earth in Africa, and his friend Glory connecting heaven and earth in Africa, and God's love flowing through them with high volume, surrounding them with angels of the highest order. A friend of theirs committed suicide in the last week, and the other friend, Glory, is being tormented relentlessly by a mentally ill mother. And she's 18, and she is on the edge, and we really want to ask for a miracle for these guys. And my friend Youngster as well is under stress and duress from a parent who is mentally ill as well. I mean, there's so much of it on the planet right now because it's exacerbated by stress and crappy diets. So, Jessica, I pulled integrity for you, girl. So, let's see what that's about. I'm asking, is she in alignment with her integrity? I do get a yes. Stay in alignment with your integrity. That gets a yes. Is the guidance about using your integrity as your discernment, and that is a yes. And, you can call other people forward with your own choices, whether it be yes or no choices. And know that your integrity is high. Is she being called to a higher level of integrity? And you are. And that's mostly for yourself and self-care. Is there something else going on? No, that's it. Self-care, higher order of integrity for honoring yourself. And let's pull one for your husband. I forget his name. Enthusiasm. Get excited about that land deal. Get excited about money and land and yours and creating your dream and building your home and having an amazing experience. So let's amplify that money coming in for us light workers on the planet, you guys, because who could do better with money than light workers? Let's make that so. All right. Maureen gets a card. The other Maureen, sister. I don't know very many Maureens. Abundance. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's generate more of that. Let's see the leprechauns hauling buckets and buckets of coins to your doorstep. Let's see rainbows landing right at your home. Let's see fairies flying in with magic that makes everything work. And then sprinkle your fairy dust my way, would you please? Okay, where are we? All right. Okay. Oh, I'm missing comments. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know, honey. This is Hearts Love Joe. I'll be glad to hear from my twin flame soon. Will it be soon? I do get a yes on soon, but it's just sooner than we said. And then be surprised if it's even sooner. Has he been worried about me recently? I do get a yes. I feel he is, and his feelings. Is he afraid to connect? He is. Is he socially awkward? He is. Is he? Does he not quite know how to deal with you? Yes. But is it in a good way? Yes. Is he overcoming his neuroses? That gets a yes. Okay. So, is he thinking about you? Yes. Is he thinking positive thoughts about you? Yes. All right. Hold the vision, girl. Focus on you. Love you. Fill you up. All right. I feel like this retrograde has been making us off. Right? Oh my God. Like how many ways? And also the eclipse. So the eclipse is really what I've been seeing is clearing out all the things from our cupboards that have an expired shelf life. So my cupboards, that's a lot. Science project queen. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know that I've ever been so affected by astrology before. So self-care, self-care, self-care. Claim your center, get grounded. Connect with source when you wake up, ground into the earth, claim your center, do vagus nerve breaths to stay in your body. Carl will be dropping the vagus nerve breath link so that you can learn how to do that for you. It resets your nervous system. It gets you out of fight or flight. It opens your options. Also research vagus nerve massage. Carl, if you have time to snag that out of the Breath of Life group under featured posts. It should be pretty, it's the one on vagus nerve massage. Suki, I think is her name. It's a YouTube channel. Hi, Kelly Dolan. Do you have a question? Hey, Austin ADM. Hello, do you have a question? Welcome, you guys. First time on your live. Do you see me buying a house anytime soon? Yes, there's one in there's one in Colorado, and there is one in Czech Republic. Okay, let's see. Is Kelly Dolan going to buy a house anytime soon? Is Kelly Dolan going to buy a house soon? That gets a yes. Will that happen in days, weeks, months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 months. Could it be sooner? It could be sooner. Is a house for sale now? No. All right. Happy celebration to you buying a new house in 9 months. Oh, let's pull some cards. I'm so sorry, you guys. Abundance. Kelly. Pulling Kelly a card. Ooh, entanglements. All right. Is this about buying the house? No. Okay. Entanglements is usually about relationships that have strings attached. Is this about parents? No. Is this about romance? Yes. Is this past romance? Yes. Is this anything to do with current involvements? No. Is this financial? No. Is this negative? No. Is this cords? Yes. Is this anything more than cords? No. So bring in heavenly light to your heart. Bring in earthly love to your heart. Flow it back and forth, connecting heaven and earth. Be in your body. From this place, grow the radiance either of the God spark or your own pure light. Across your shoulders, down your arms, out your fingertips. Comb through your body, releasing all cords from your past, any relationships from your past. Can even be family, friends, coworkers, anything you've had challenges with. Comb through your body and see, they're like, those fiber optic lamps that have those thread-like things that the light comes out the top, very top, and they're kind of a waterfall of light. It's kind of like the cords connecting us, and they cause psychic connections. They cause vampire energy drainers. They cause push me, pull ye. They make you think about them when you're trying to let go of them. And so use that decording, and then you comb through them. And as the cords release, they go straight over your head. Flow God's love, goddess love, pure source energy through them, setting the intention they are separating you completely. And that will clean up your energy from the past. It'll bring you more into the present moment. You'll have less drain, less drag, less being pulled back into your past, and less dragging your past into your present. So, and do any trauma clearing you need to do to really liberate yourself for a very joyful future in a new house. All right. Austin gets strength. Okay. Is this commenting on his strength? Yes. Is he needing to exercise it? No. He needs to acknowledge it. Yes. So exercise your inner strength, exercise the strength of your mind, and exercise your physical strength. So let me see what your focus is. Physical, yes. Mental, yes. Emotional, yes. And acknowledge it all, yes. So I am seeing opportunity for strengthening your body, even more, healthy choices, exercise, really to help deal with the stress and the biological changes we're going through and the energetic changes we're going through and the craziness we're being bombarded with frequency-wise and fear-based programs, all the craziness, EMFs, all the jazz. We need to be physically, mentally, and emotionally strong. And as we progress through the dimensions, so we're ascending. As we're ascending, we need to be emotionally stable. So we need to learn how to stabilize our emotions. We have a full spectrum of emotions, and it's actually a guidance system. Depending on, we have lower vibrational emotions and higher vibrational emotions. And so where you find yourself is a direct result of thoughts you're thinking. So thoughts govern your emotions. This is not just for you, Austin, but it was a great trigger to share this. And so Matt Raven flying in, we got some magic. The emotional guidance system is immediate gratification guidance system. So if you start to feel bad, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? And take charge of your thoughts and think a thought that feels better. Think if you're afraid of something and you go into fear or depression or criticism, turn it around and focus on what's right about you. Focus on your strengths. Focus on your desired outcomes and, change where your emotional state is. If anybody's having trouble doing that, how do you want to feel? If you want to feel blissful, reverse engineer it. So if I were blissful, what would I be thinking? What would I be wearing? What would I be doing? Who would I be doing it with? Would it be, and I'm seeing sunshine, right? It'd be, right now it's not sunny. And so you would envision it exactly what would be a blissful circumstance. What would be blissful thoughts? What would be blissful feelings? What would be blissful company? What would be blissful activities? So you just kind of go through the whole deal and reverse engineer it until you're finding yourself feeling a little blissful. Okay, yeah. And so to navigate our ascension, we need to have emotional stability. We need to be able to pull ourselves out of extremes. Like hanging out in bliss as a normal is not normal. That's called either mania or dissociation, or I forget what. You have to be able to function in the physical plane. That is critical. You have to be able to stay in your body. That is critical. Full embodiment is the path. And so the ability to stabilize your emotions, self-regulate, use the vagus nerve breath to get out of fight or flight where you're triggered. When you're triggered, you want to attack people. When you're triggered, you're defending your turf all the time. You're like, wanting to shove people away from you. You want to see people annihilated. You want to we go into that getting even mode. And so we need instead to be able to stay neutral. We need instead to be able to stay calm. We need instead to be able to stay focused. We need instead to be able to, claim our inner happiness and inner peace and inner serenity in the face of challenging circumstances, in the face of loved ones' challenging circumstances. We need to be able to hold our center. Things are going to intensify. It's part of the experience. And so we're in a hologram of mastery. We're here to master our thoughts, our words, our deeds, our choices, our physical health, our love, our manifesting, our creations, our co-creations, our unions. It's all about mastery. It's mastering healing our past. It's mastering releasing our trauma, overcoming our trauma, claiming our innate abilities, using our innate abilities, learning about light tools, using your tools. It's conscious choice. Thank you, Austin, for inspiring that. That was not all directed at you, but take what works. Okay, Kelly, first time on your live. Yeah, buying the house. We have, did I pull a card? I think so. Kelly, if I did not pull a card, I did. That was entanglements. Okay, Rochelle, hello. Hello, welcome. What vitamin or nutrient would be beneficial to me? What do my guides want to tell me? Thank you. Oh, Shell. Okay, let's see. Vitamin or nutrient would be beneficial to me. Let's see if I can get that. B12, yes. That's also in alignment if you're having absorption issues. There's something called pernicious anemia. I have that, and that is also from Candida, I would say. Your body doesn't have intrinsic factor, and it doesn't turn B12 into an iron type thing, folic acid, I don't know what. But B12 sublingual drops. Look up Eric Berg, excuse me, throat chakra, speak up, speak out. That's what your guides want you to know. Thyroid? Yes. Okay. So get the book, Adrenal Fatigue, and then research what's in there. And B12 sublingual is probably in there. Adrenals govern your thyroid. And our thyroid, so many of us have suppressed thyroids now. It's because our adrenals are fried. And any woman, I can't really see how old you are, any woman approaching menopause, how does this work? The ovaries give over their job to the adrenals. It's the endocrine system, but the ovaries give their job over to the adrenals. And if our adrenals are already tapped, that's when we're going to have crashes with adrenal and thyroid, if we haven't already. And but that book, Adrenal Fatigue, it's really easy to read. It has really great information. And anybody with adrenal and thyroid issues, I really encourage naturopath. Find a naturopath to support that journey. And also B12. B12, I mean, also B complex. Yes, B complex, B12. B12 is complex. What is it? Start over. B12 gives you energy. B complex is the stress vitamin. So if you are stressed, you're dumping your B complex, and that's what we need for emotional stability. That's what we need for thyroid support. That's what we need for adrenal support. So B complex, B12 sublingual. Sublingual, I suggest drops, but you can also get pellets that you dissolve under your tongue. But look up Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube. Search his name with B12, because he goes in to tell you which one is the synthetic version and which one is the natural version to support you. All right. Thumbs up. I make strides, heal, and get on a good path, and then I end up starting over. What do my guides say? Thank you. Okay, so I'm just learning about situation. Okay, so this is a little esoteric. So we come here as souls to experience the earth life experience as a hologram for mastery. And we come in and we forget that we are eternal beings. We forget that we are all powerful. We forget what we know. We forget all that we've already mastered. And then we're programmed to believe that we are lowly, that we need an intermediary to connect to God, that we have to work to be worthy. We have to work to survive. We get all caught up in the, competing with the Joneses, whatever. But what's happened is the Matrix, we're supposed to be overcoming these things, and then you get reward, and then you go up the level of mastery, and then you overcome more things, and you go up the level of mastery, and whatever your soul set up for you to master. This is not victimizing, it really isn't, even though on a human level it does feel that way. I say get back at your soul by full embodiment. Get them down here in the game that they created, that we created, and let them see what it's like in this human suit on the earth at this time. But the forgetting is really what I want to comment on. That is part of the Matrix, but it has been corrupted, and it is super intense. And then there are these reactivating programs that are happening. So you can have the most intense clearing experience and make strides like you're saying, and then you get, sucked under the bus again. And I do something that I call shattering hell holograms. So that's a session. If you would like to book a session, I think Carl will have posted that already. Did I pull a card for you? If not, I'll pull it. Oh, Guardian Angel. So let's ask all of our angels we'll just make a super superficial, cursory, shatter all hell holograms in our realms and activate heaven on earth holograms in their place now. It can be that simple. You just really have to know that you are a divine being. Yeah, I would love to help you if you would be in a position to book a session. Yeah. But yeah, it really is part of the journey. It takes, another part of this too. It feels like it works for everybody but me. It feels like I never get anywhere. It feels like, that constant gerbil wheel. What I would also tell you that really what it's honing you to do is to be more and more conscious about your choices, more and more present about a practice. I'm a little hesitant to promote the Breath of Life practice right now because it's going to be changing soon. But you can still check it out, Carl, if you want to drop the link in. It's really been a very powerful journey of learning to focus, learning to be present, learning to, and bringing prana into our body, which is light, which is higher consciousness, which is God's love. And what happens when we do that is it starts activating our higher awareness. It starts activating our DNA to speed up in its ascension process. We are activating our dormant DNA, and it is giving us access to our mastery from all past lives. So let's tap into that. Let's get present. Let's get in our body. Let's get present in this present moment. This is where the power is. It's not in the past. It's not in the future. It is right now. And so the more focused we can get, the more present we can get, and the more conscious we can get about what we're thinking, saying, and doing. We're going to change the world. We are changing the world. We're activating heaven on earth within us, and it is emanating out from us. Blessings. Now I forgot what that card was I pulled for you. Jessica, I feel like people manifest their sicknesses more by worrying about every day instead of being positive. There's all kinds of ways to manifest sickness. Sickness is, oh my God, I'm way over time. Carl will not be posting things because he was done 17 minutes ago. Manifest, CM must be a little manic today. Feel like people manifest their sicknesses more by worrying about every day instead of being positive. Okay. So people manifest sickness by the foods they eat, the thoughts they think. They can manifest sickness by negative thoughts, yes. They can manifest sickness from mental health issues and on a subconscious level manifest sickness to get attention, to get care, to get taken care of. People manifest sicknesses. There are higher ordered reasons for sicknesses. So for example, if you are an overgiver, AKA codependent, if you are selfless in service, if you give to others before you give to yourself, if you make yourself last, if you aren't getting enough sleep and you're taking care of other people's problems before you're taking care of your own, you're going to get breast cancer because that is forcing you to focus on you. And so forcing you to take care of you, forcing you to make you a highest priority. These are come to Jesus moments. It's not punishment. It is course correction. It is our souls bringing us back online with what we need to be doing to be moving forward on our soul's journey. So yeah, that has a lot in it, and there's a lot more in it. Louise Hay has a book out called You Can Heal Your Life. And in the very center of it is a book called Heal Your Body. And in it, it has all kinds of ailments, and it has the negative thoughts that create it, and then it has the positive affirmations to remediate it. And so let's see. You're welcome, Cher. Bless your heart, doll. And so let's see. Dawn, Serenity, I'll take it. Yeah, baby. Will I manifest a publisher within a year? What are you writing about? I can't wait to hear. Am I ready for it? Will she manifest a publisher within a year? Yes. I used to own a bookstore. I could help you. Drop me a private message telling me what you're writing about. Am I ready for it? Heck yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Yes, you are. Oh, okay. Well, pass on to Christopher, Jessica, that he needs, that motivation was his word, and to come back and listen. Okay. And Shell, welcome, doll. I'm so glad you showed up here. Hearts of Joe wanted to ask one more question. If Walter, how the driver of the UPS truck, my mom wanted to make sure it's him. Oh, that caused our accident. Ooh, we shouldn't really put names here like that. If you can delete that comment, sweetie, I would. What to add? I wanted to ask one more question. I get a no on that. Was it him that caused the accident? No, was the UPS driver that caused the accident? I do get UPS driver, but I don't think it's that person. 100% accuracy. Hold on. Was he the driver of the UPS truck? Was he the driver of the... Okay, now I'm getting a yes. Okay, so this sucks. Hold on. Okay, now I'm getting a yes, and that's after I cleared myself and righted my energy to make sure. So let's go back to Shell. Will she manifest a publisher in a year? Yes. Am I ready for it? Yes. Okay. Okay, now I am getting a yes. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay, so Carl posted a session link. Oh, she does not remember. That's getting a yes, but oh man. Tell the lawyer that your memory is not fully intact. Okay, so Carl booked a session. Oh my God, that's perfect. I know, I thought so too. Cracked me up. Yeah, woohoo! All right, abundance, right? Oh, Sue! Hi! Oh, she's my sister. Lucky to know several Maureens, including you. Ah, well, I'm lucky to know several Susans, including you. I pulled hope for you, my sister. Yes. There is hope, and there is hope happening, and I know it because you're telling me about it. And I am so happy to be in this game with you because otherwise it would really suck. Susan showed up at a time of my life where we were both on the ledge. All right, and so Carl did post a vagus nerve link. Join my mailing list. Vagus nerve massage is a video of somebody else's on YouTube that I am sharing with everybody because it's easy to do. It's like, you gotta sit here, do this, and nobody really knows what you're doing or that you're actually doing something to calm yourself down. So the anxiety busting miracle tool is the vagus nerve breath. Join our breath of life practice. Looks like I might be owing Carl more of a lunch hour tomorrow. Pranic breathing practice. Thank you for posting that. I told him your pull and he did something very silly. I'll send you a photo. Oh, that's awesome. Has my twin flame been worried about me recently? I feel he is. Yes. Oh, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Thank you. Because I don't think I can. Good girl. Thank you. I want to tune in on that one again, Joe. And I'm going to try it again. Okay, really. I am asking for the highest divine authority of light to flow through me now, only bringing through the most clear and accurate information now. It was. Like it's a yes. Okay, you're welcome, sweetheart. I love you. And I love you, Sue. And let's pull a card for all of us. Truth. Honor your own truth. Don't have to impose it on others. Just live your own. Love. Thanks for joining me, everybody. If anybody drops something in a private chat, I will get to it next Tuesday. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for joining me. I should have said this earlier, but if anybody has extra money to spare and are so inclined, do hit up my donation box on it's maureenkeefe.com/blog, and then scroll down the sidebar and it has an opportunity for donations. If you do, that would be extremely well received. If you want to get even more bang for your buck, schedule a session. Come play. Thank you for joining me. You guys rock. We'll be here next time. Oh, like, love, subscribe, tell your friends, share, leave comments. Tell me what a great therapist I am, or trauma transmuter, transformational specialist, uplifter, business visionary, psychic reader. What else do I do? I'll make a list. Love to you guys. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, let's rock out to Venado. This is from Canal, the band that I don't think they're together now. And I know they're not together now, but there might be an offshoot of that band. But Kurt Bauman gave me permission to use this from their music, Venado.